lot of the things you and Boogie said about Rich were not true. You're just okay with that. I'm curious, what did I say that wasn't true?
This is talking about my kids. Come to my house. This is making people think that I'm a bad father.
I'm probably deleting this stream.
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
I hate being like this. I didn't want to bring the stream to this again, but you want to just talk about this for clout. This is talking about my kids. This could get people to come to my house again, and I have to deal with this again. This is making people think that I'm a bad father, so you could have content and put out lies just to have a show, and you expect me to say nothing in return? If you left my family out of it, you could say whatever you want to about me, but you bring my kids into it, and my mom right now is sick because you want your brain-dead audience to throw bucks at you because you have something explosive to talk about. You are all scum. And the best part is that Boogie and Wings are the most sensitive pussies on the planet, to the point that fat slob on the bottom who took 8 months to get a ring light, was going to cry and leave the podcast because his trolls said mean things in the podcast about him in the chat. Wow.
So a lot of the things you and Boogie said about Rich were not true. You're just okay with that. I'm curious, what did I say that wasn't true? Like, the only thing I could say that probably wasn't true, that I'm sure of, that I haven't seen my own two eyes, is the picture stuff. Right? That's why I use the word alleged. Right? He allegedly did this. And even then I glossed over it. Like, you know, him getting high on stream and stuff like that. He's high on stream right now. Like, we just looked at him being high on stream. He's smoked out right now. And like what I said, everything I said about Rich, I said in a manner of love, because he's slipping back into lolcaldom, and I don't want to see it happen. Because I like Rich as a person, right? I think he's a good guy. I don't know him that well, but what I see, I likes, right? So. But he's never really done me wrong. I mean, he might talk some shit about me, but everybody on the planet has talked shit about me at some point. I don't even hold that against people anymore. It's not he got to desperately clean for a career. Like, he had a good thing going, and he just tore it apart. I don't know if it was from stress, burnout, whatever it was. Like, what he had going with Jay was good, and it worked, and it almost propelled him to a 1 million sub channel. And then he just shut it down. Somebody says there's more DoorDash. I got more food than I can eat right now. Shit. Let's go see. We get this time. We got another thing of chili. Burger. We got hot sauce with this chili. What kind of burger did we get? This looks like a double stack. So I have a double stack, a Dave's Double, 3 things of chili, and a chili cheese fries. It's a Baconator? Okay, cool. Let's see what drink we got. Don't know what that is. I want to say it's Coke. Wendy's doesn't sell Pepsi. I'm sure I'll get banned on DoorDash again rather quickly. All neckbeards are anime fans. I mean, I have the stereotypical neckbeard body. I understand this, and I know that is jarring to some people because I look like I'm a fat white male with a beard and no hair and glasses. But I can tie a clover hitch. Right, I can start a fire. I know how to hunt. I know the whole things with wind. I can rebuild an alternator. I can change the timing belt. I can 100% read a compass. Can you freestyle a rap to a drill beat? I can almost freestyle anything to like drill time. It demands Cat's personal trainer. Y'all hating on Cat. Cat's cute. I don't know why y'all hate on her. Like, she seems really shy and anxious. Every time you see her, like when Phil brings her out, like she's super shy and anxious. Like she doesn't actually want to be a part of anything in front of the camera. And Phil kind of like, oh, it'll be good for her, blah, 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 blah. I'm not trying to say like he's verbally abusive or anything. I'm just trying to say he kind of like eggs her to do it. And she does it because she loves him. And that's what I get from it. I don't think I've ever actually heard her talk. Honestly, I don't think I've ever heard her talk. Why? Phil's not that bad. Like Phil's just your typical Italian dude. Like, he's not ugly. He's, you know, he's a little out of shape, but he's a regular ass dude. I ain't following the P. Diddy case. You know what case I'm following? The Sarah Boone case. The woman that put her boyfriend in like a suitcase and then went upstairs and went to sleep. She's on like lawyer number 10. She keeps saying every lawyer she gets, she kind of throws away. Yeah, that's what me and my wife were watching the other day. Like, we sat in the living room and watched one of the lawyers review a 58-page letter to the judge. And like, he went down and broke it down, like all these personal things that she's doing and throwing something on the wall trying to get it to stick. Yeah, I got 2 Pokemon behind me. I got Pikachu right here. Pikachu right here, and right there is Blastoise. And that's a trail boss. This is a painting right here of like one of those trees from the Ashes of Ariandel in Dark Souls 3. This is my first microphone. This is a PlayStation controller, and that's a working Coca-Cola refrigerator. 2018 Ford Raptor. This is my old Silverado, my Chevy Truck Legends mug. You want me to change the brakes on Church Lady? Not that hard. Can I send you and Kelly a cat in honor of Rocco? LJG, we don't really want a third animal, man. Like, Grayson and Bailey and Bongo are enough. Yeah, I don't want an actual living animal. If you send me a hamster, Dr. Grayson will kill it. I'm dead serious. Like he kills pretty much anything that isn't Bailey that comes in the house. Like, I love the way cats meow. I love the way cats purr, but I love how dogs worship. Do you like giving Killy belly rubs? I know you think you're setting me up for failure, but you're not. Grayson doesn't hurt people. Like, how many times can you pat your cat before he bites you? Ain't no kittens coming out this factory no more. Different things. Like, if I sit there and talk about, like, I'm probably deleting this stream because I don't want certain things on my channel, especially if I interact with the trolls or things of that nature. I don't want that kind of stuff on my channel, or if anything I feel like can be used against me, or like possibly like make a case for like them to like delete my channel or put me in some type of sanction, I'll delete it. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if they archive it. YouTube doesn't care unless it's actively on your channel. Do I think YouTube's going to ban Dr. Disrespect? No. YouTube doesn't really have like an off-platform like TOS. There's some cases where they have banned people for off-platform things, but for the most part, no. I think it all depends on it all depends when they show those text messages, right? Like, if the text messages are terrible and despicable and vile, I think that's where it is, right? Yeah, I'm fine. This is how Grayson wants me to hold him while we're laying in bed, too. Like, he'll come and get my arms like this. I mean, that was yesterday, Steve. Like, I literally went to bed last night at 5 a.m. and I've been up since 7. Because I slept 2 hours. Well, I slept 2 hours, then I went laid back down at 3:30, and I slept from 3:30 to 5:30. So I slept 2 hours there. If I could go back to 2009, what kind of YouTube channel would I make? I'd make more in-depth guides that were shareable for Call of Duty and do less commentaries. And I would branch out and try to do some sort of video essay, and I would never actually put my face out there. Me and Kelly both had weight loss surgery, man. Pisha, does it look like I resist food cravings? No. I don't know. Is it still? It's getting late. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, we started this stream 4.5 hours ago, almost 5 hours ago.